So now we're going to talk about planes of motion we move in. And why is that important? Most of us, when we work out in the sagittal and the frontal plane. In other words, movement going forward, back, movement going to the side. Think of upper body as well, things like this, things like this. But where do most people get hurt in? The rotational plane, also known as the transverse plane. Whether it's the golfer, the tennis player, or even somebody bending down to pick up something, twisting awkwardly, boom, the injury happens. All right, so let's train a little bit in that plane so we prepare ourselves so we don't get hurt. We know how to engage properly. We're going to do a core exercise on the mat, and then we're going to get up and do something a little bit more explosive. So, come on down here, and we're going to get into a side plank. I want to make sure that my shoulder is nice and plugged in here. I'm wrapping my lat. Lat is the biggest muscle in my upper body. Core is engaged here. I'm going to put all the weight on my left foot. Bring this leg forward. Coming all the way back. You're going to feel a lot of core muscles working here. Everything's engaging nicely. Requires a lot of control. A lot of muscles working, and we feel the whole connection throughout the entire body. All right, so now we're going to come up and do something a little bit more dynamic. Put this away. We'll grab a dumbbell. We're going to be here in a squat. Weight's going to be down at the side, because we eventually say, well, we've learned how to stabilize. How do we make it more explosive? When we first learn to do things slowly and controlled, we know how to protect ourselves. Once we know how to stabilize properly, now we can do more dynamic movements. Start here, back. Get some plyometric action happening. Get it moving, because we all want to be better athletes. We all want to be better movers, right? This is going to help us. See what you're capable of. Once you know how to stabilize, protect yourself, you have endless potential. And there's many more where those exercises came from.